Welcome to episode 1 of Hot Takes, and today basically this is a series I'm starting where basically I'll be taking the hot topics in the NBA, and I'll basically be quickly within a couple seconds giving my thoughts and my thoughts on them, and basically what I think shouldn't happen, or what my thoughts in general are on these topics. So we have 4 topics for today. Let's get right into them. Number 1, will Russell Westbrook ever win a title in his career? I think he might win one if he really starts to become unselfish and really starts to recruit superstars and really brings his points down. I think next season he needs to start averaging 20 points and 12 assists. That might sound dumb. It doesn't matter whether you make the playoffs or not. Next season should be all about showing I can share the ball and go out, and then next off season you recruit players and you try to convince players to come and play. So I think, in my personal opinion, this is all personal opinions, guys. I think Russell Westbrook does not win a title in his career, and if he does, he's gonna win it late in his career when he's maybe playing on another team and he's playing for, like, for example, veteran minimum coming off the bench. So I think if he does, he's gonna win it late in his career, but I think it's kind of he's reaching somewhere in his 30s now, and I just don't see it happening. All right, hot take number 2. This is an interesting one. Should the OKC Thunder fire Billy Donovan? I think they should fire Billy Donovan. I think Billy Donovan is done. OKC fans might not like it. You might like Billy Donovan as an OKC fan, but to be honest, he makes amateur mistakes that not even I would make. Like, for example, why would you keep Russell Westbrook in the game with 1 minute? I mark this down. Westbrook picks up his 4th foul with 1:34 left in the second quarter. What is Russell Westbrook doing in the game with under 2 minutes left? What is Westbrook doing in the game? And he has 3 fouls. Why are you taking the risk? But guess what? Billy Donovan keeps him in the game, and that's a mistake right there. That's a new move. Even college coaches know, generally, just from watching the NBA, you don't keep a player in, and I just think he makes way too many mistakes. He needs to hold players accountable. He doesn't hold Russell Westbrook accountable. He doesn't hold any of the other players accountable. He just draws up plays, and then whatever happens on the floor happens. I just see him. He's a good coach. Don't get me wrong. He's had his success, and yes, I have respect for him. But I just feel like the system in OKC is not for him. I mean, Westbrook is just. You need a stronger and more. You need one of those coaches that has more of a presence for Russell Westbrook, and I think it may be time to fire Billy Donovan, and I think you don't need to fire him and make it look all bad. I think you can respectfully part ways with him, and be on the same page, and let him know, you did a good job, but it's just the system over here. We need a stronger coach who's gonna hold Russell Westbrook up to bigger standards, and so on. So, hot take number 3. This is, where does Paul George go in the summer if he leaves OKC? So I think he leaves OKC. I think he's done in OKC. I mean, he's scoring, and nobody else is backing him up. Russell Westbrook isn't backing him up. Carmelo isn't backing him up. So, honestly, where do I think he will go? I think he might go to the Lakers, or I think he might even end up going somewhere, like, I wouldn't mind. Okay, in my opinion, where should he go? I think he's going to go to the Lakers. That's my opinion, okay? My opinion. Where do I want him to go? My prediction is that he goes to the Lakers. Where do I want him to go? I think he should go to the Sixers or go to the Rockets. Now I can explain a little bit of both quickly. So he should go to the 76ers because they're just missing that one extra piece. You have Ben Simmons, you have You have Dario Saric, you have Joel Embiid, you have these three guys that are really just clicking on all cylinders right now. They have the cap space. They can the 76ers have enough cap space to add Paul George for at least 2 seasons. Okay, and they can actually, and if Paul George doesn't come, even LeBron can come, which I'll talk about in the next episode of Hot Takes. And I already just spoiled one of the topics of Hot Take episode number 2, but who cares? So I think Paul George, I think my prediction is he ends up going to the Lakers. I think the best spot for him when it comes to winning would be the 76ers, because they're in the East, or you go to the Rockets, because you'll have your big three in the Rockets. But I just feel like I haven't done enough research right now on if the Rockets have enough cap space. I believe they will have to get rid of some players, and I kind of feel for them, because you want to get a Paul George, but then you don't want to lose too much of your 3-point shooting. All right, hot take number 4: are the Rockets going to win it all? Now, I think the Rockets, after seeing the performance last night, I think I can't say anything yet. They play. I believe they play. Who did they? I'll have to see how they finish this series off, and and if the Warriors are healthy or not, and that's what I'm gonna base if the Rockets are winning it all. I want the Rockets to win it all, but I gotta look at it from an objective point of view as I'm working for an organization. And yes, I have my opinions, but I have to look at this objectively, and I think the Rockets might actually lose to the Warriors, but at the same time, I think I will choose the Rockets to win in 7. I think it's a 7-game series. It goes all the way down to the wire, but I just feel like the Warriors will be battling with health. They'll be battling with all these issues, and then when it comes down to it, I think the Rockets will pull it out. I think if the Rockets want to win it, this is the year. I think James Harden and Chris Paul are clicking. I think then you can go and recruit somebody like a Paul George, and Paul George is the type of player where you can't blame him for joining the Rockets even if they win. I mean, he's going from OKC, where they get knocked out the first round and struggle, to basically the Rockets, who might just win the title, and he might go to the champions. And I think it's not a bad idea for Paul George to consider the Rockets and the 76ers. I think the 76ers is a better fit for him, because he can play second fiddle, third fiddle, and while he's doing that, we can see what he's doing in OKC right now as kind of the second to third option. In OKC, he's really dropping 30 points, 25 points, and he's really going off. And when there's less pressure on him, he's able to score a lot more. So with the pressure on Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons, I think he'll be able to average around 25 to 30 points easily, and I think that's the best spot for him. I think he should go to the 76ers. For the Rockets winning it all, yes, I do believe the Rockets are winning it all for a hot take. Topic number 4, and that's the end of this episode. Let me know. I'm gonna repeat the topics. Let me know what your thoughts on these are. Will Russell Westbrook ever win a title in his career? Comment down below. Should the OKC, so hot topic number 2, should OKC fire Billy Donovan? Let me know. I said yes, I believe they should fire him. Where does Paul George go? What do you guys think? I think he's going to go to the Lakers, but I want him to go to the Sixers or the Rockets. All right. Number 4, are the Rockets going to win it all? Let me know if they are going to win it all. What do you think? Do you think they're going to win it all? I think they're going to pull it out. I think they win it all. And that's the end of this episode. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you thought. If you liked the video, like it. If you disliked it, click the dislike button. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks.